Going on, friends? I figured I'd come on Friday night because I got too much energy. I got to stay up. I got to do stuff. I wanted to talk, wanted to hang out. Today was a interesting day to say the least. So, might as well cover it. Might as well go over it. How are you guys doing? Matthew Thompson is number uno. Zachariah is in the house. Chris Husker, Jessica Eddie, Darren, what's up? Mm. Hey, friends. How are we doing? 64th. Not quite, Nate Dog. Um, who's gonna come on tonight? Let's see here. Let's see what this is gonna look like. How ugly can it get? I don't know who's up. How's you guys Friday? Friday, it's been a while since I've done the late, huh, Susan? We're gonna hang out tonight. It'll be more chill. Definitely stuff to talk about, but I'm gonna keep it more laid back. I don't have a big spiel to go over. I didn't do a big setup, but I'm here to answer questions, to talk, to hang out, and we're just gonna call this a bonus live tonight. We'll have some fun. I'm having some beer, and today was one of those weird days, man. It might have been the weirdest day I've ever had since I've done the streaming. What a weird day. Ramiro, what's up? Toe Cramp, what's going on? Connie, JCab, Cindy Lou, Midnight Surprise. That's right. Niners, baby. Let's go. It's so close. That's one of the reasons I can't sleep. I just can't stop thinking about that game. What's up, you pump and dumper? That's right. I am the pump and dumper. I'm in part of the big list. I made Borders list. How fun was that? What's up with ZJYL? Johnny? Great question, man. I'll tell you what's up with ZJYL. Exactly what I told you was up with ZJYL. All of us who know how these things work, we were all saying it was going to run, get a bounce when it first opens, and then it's going to get attacked, and that's just normal. That's what we expect. And then but it's the rebound from the attack, which is where we know how fast this could go. So we're going to see next week. I'll tell you what, though, ZJYL sure showed a heck of a lot of strength bouncing back after today, after it got attacked at first. So I'm very excited about ZJYL. It actually held up better than I expected. So I don't think we have anything to worry about there. Let's just bring it up right here and take a little peek-see. It was on its way down to 4, and then it bounced right back up from 6, and so it ended strong. It ended strong despite the massive attack. Am I going to check out any of the prop bets? No, man, I want to, but there's no betting in Carolina, and I don't want to go through one of those weird. We get sports betting March 11th, so it's not in time for the Super Bowl. Isn't that weird? But yeah, I would put some money down, but I don't want to go through all the rigmarole to make it happen. I know it's possible even when you're in a state that doesn't do it, but still. Praying poker in LA, nice. I missed you guys all day. I did. It was a long day. Good evening, US1 Husker. 1 hour till work off. Nice. That's a late night. Toe cramp your stonks. Joe, let's go. You made a live? You made a live? Oh, you made one like you made it here. Okay, I get what you're saying. Sorry. Chiefs fan. That's okay. I understand the Chiefs fan. If you're a Chiefs fan, it's okay. Everybody else needs to be rooting against them, though. Because your guy's a Pfizer boy. We can't be rooting for that. You're lighting up a cigar? I'm not picky with cigars because I don't smoke them that often. So I'll usually take anything good that somebody has to give me. Friday night back. You're in Vegas for home, Shane? Wow. Brenda, what's up? You're welcome. I don't have a big spiel planned out for you guys tonight, so we're hanging out. It's a bonus live. I'll answer questions, comments, have some fun with you guys. Maybe we'll go over stuff as it comes up, of course. But this is gonna be made more laid back. I just wanted to hang out and have a beer tonight with you guys. So I know I went back to the outdoors today, huh, Mario? What'd you guys think? Saw me with my glasses. Yeah, was it funny to see me that way, just Mike? Sir pumps a lot, says Cliff. There you go. Jesse, first Forbes and now Borders list. I'm quite the celebrity. I forgot about Forbes. Yeah. Forbes called me basically a pumper too. Isn't that funny? What's up, KYP? Good to see you. JCab, you're banned from Williams Live since they told everyone to start crying like little kids. No one told. You got banned for that? I figured William would have been on your side. That's funny. You got 100 at 610. Nice. Avid broke down finger. I didn't see it. Yeah. You got low nights. It's all right, Tom. I mean, hey, it's there's no way that's gonna stay down this low. Just wait. Jiraco Biden, a stand-up comedian. That was what a press conference, huh? Saber, what's going on? Today was our Elmo's mental health check-in posted. Yeah, no joke, right? I was up there on Boar's list. Yeah, I don't know how high exactly, but yeah, that was interesting. I'm not going to go too into that. I already said some stuff on Twitter. I got my piece out, but all I'll say is that he had no business talking like that. There's things I'm not going to get into it, but all I know is that that's not the guy who should be talking. That's what I should say. That's all I'll say about that. T. Alex, exactly what you expected about ZJYL is why you sold your shares, took profit, and you're getting back in Tuesday. See, you played it perfect. Well done. I should listen to my own advice. I didn't sell, so I could buy back in. What's up, Candace? Husker, I've got my white Niners jersey ready. Oh, dude, I'm so pumped. I can't stop thinking about the game. I'm so excited. Brenda, they've been covering no-name stocks the last 2 days. Never saw so many runners or saying even finger GTI ZJYL for last just to piss us off. I agree with that. Average down, folks. I like it, Brenda. Thank you. What's up, Linda? I'm having a good evening. Thank you. Rosie, never trusted Borders. Thought it was really sus with him talking about 4 or 5 tickers and finger. Yeah, that was always annoying. I told you guys many times that I thought he was on the right side. He hadn't done anything to make me think otherwise. But I also, didn't fully trust him. And I feel like I was open about that, but I was never mean and never thought he was a pumper or anything like that. But after today, man, just what some nonsense. They didn't get to me, Daniel. It was dealt with, and I'll be completely over it tomorrow. But I tell you one thing it did, though. There was a lot today. A lot of people coming at me for different things. What's funny is on Twitter, after he did that, I gained followers. I didn't lose a single follower, but I bet he lost a bunch. He blocked me, so I don't know. But that wasn't it. I mean, other people came at me for my other video and stuff. I'm like, what the hell? Like, all I did was clip one of my lives. You guys didn't watch my live last night when I said this the first time? Like, you weren't mad then. Just ridiculous stuff. It was one of those crazy days. Northwest, you reminisce about old Bud commercials? Those are great. The frogs are great, yeah. I did see the Tucker Poon interview. It was fantastic. Very interesting. What's up, Honey Badger? Zorpheus. Been watching me a while, but don't get to watch lives. Or am I X? Yeah, I'm on X. Zorpheus. Check it out. I'm on... Here, I'll put it in the chat so you can find me. All right. But yeah, I'm on X every day. I tweet fairly frequently. Nothing like Ham does, but fairly frequently. What's up, Dave? Avid says he's out of finger in May. May, come on. Like, that's what does that even mean? I'm gonna do something in 4 months if it doesn't go. Like, come on. Like, what, really? Like, whatever. I like Avid, but that's just a dumb thing to say. Why would you predict what you might do in 4 months if something doesn't happen? Are you serious? There's no. That's dumb. Sofa, hey there, still not got your ZJYL? Wow, they deleted your request ticket asking about in the UK. Oh my God, wow. That tells you there's a problem. I'm sorry about that, Comfy. Jeez. What's up, Thomas? Spock, so Captain Hopium, did I really expect to be down more than 50% at one point today? I didn't have an amount on how much they attacked it, but Captain Hopium, get the hell out of here. I didn't have a number on it, but I did tell you guys it would get attacked, so... It didn't. I'll tell you what, my emotions didn't feel it at all. I wasn't bugged one centimeter, one iota of emotion in it, because it's like, this is what they do. If you guys were watching me, you knew like not to expect it to run today. I never told anybody that, so I don't know why everybody got upset. What's up, D? Ramon, you're pissed about $10 and stuff. Don't beat yourself up. It's $4. I mean, this is a stock that could run to, $100, $500. You just don't beat yourself up. It's all right, Cramp. If you have old ties to KC, I can understand that. You can't change it. Born Free, what's up? The one, what to do? Saber, you slept through most of it. What'd you? Do you have a late night job or something? Why are you sleeping so loud? Was he mad about ZJYL? No, I don't know what got in Borders' grill. I have a feeling that he had some stuff go down on his side that wasn't the best, and anyways, he's taking it out on everybody else. I tell you what, not one of his stocks ever did anything, and I've bought in a couple of them. Rosie, one thing that struck me about Borders is many times your enemies will attack you with what they do themselves. Yeah, well, I'm not going to say anything further, but you might be onto something. Sorry, Carl, but you didn't miss much. It's only been 10 minutes. Husker, the list for me reinforced we have to be close. Like I've said before, it's all tactics. You guys making hard for them to keep it up. I love it, Husker, and I do believe that. You guys know I believe that. We're going to see the end of this. We will. It slowly accumulates, says Deef, yeah. Brenda, you took your first gummy. So far, so good. Telos EO, yes. So I had a conversation with somebody today that is knows the Telos CEO, and he owns every single stock in the float, every single one, and yet was watching it trade, and he was like, "What is going on?" So yeah, I mean, if Jay ever jumps back on here, he can tell his buddy that we know a CEO in a stock who owns the entire float and still watched it. They're still watching it do stuff. So there you go. That's all you need to know right there. If I cracked open the Brua, I am. This is my weekend. All dieting, everything's off the table today. This is this weekend. It's celebration weekend. And then it'll be depression weekend if we don't win. So, if you're hungry at 3 p.m. in 4 months, I'm going to eat a sandwich. That's basically what he's saying. It's like, who tells you what they're going to do in 4 months? Good Lord. I barely know what I'm going to do next week. And I'm a 40-year-old man. Like, I have a pretty normal life at this point. It's just funny. What's up, Al? Mario, forward splits usually go up and initially drop before take. Exactly. Thank you. Jack. All right. Lane catching up, coming at you with, well, nice. Praise and thanks for your time. Oh, thanks, man. You're the best. You guys are all the best. You agree with me on my opinion with Travis? Yeah. Sir Pfizer. Travis Pfizer. Aaron Boris called you a pumper too. I know. He put some ridiculous people in there. Like, I get it. If you're mad at what's going on, calling me out, Ham, William, I get that. That makes sense to me. But calling freaking you out, calling Kit Kittredge out, calling alerts out. I mean, are you kidding me? That's so stupid. That's when you could see that list and be like, this is dumb. This is so dumb. Who's hitting me up? Okay. Your shift goes to 12:30 a.m. Pacific. You're not. Oh wow. Okay, that makes sense. I feel like most of your stocks are like a weekend in Vegas. Don't take more than you're afraid to lose. That's 100%. That's 100% how it goes. You're still miffed at what, Carl? Depression off season. Yeah, we can't lose this game. Oh my God, we can't lose this game. Not only is it like my third Niners Super Bowl that I would lose in a row, which is painful enough, but it would be the fact we're going up against the Pfizer Chiefs and Taylor Swift. It's like, I just feel like America needs us to win, and it just feels important. But you know, it is what it is. Northwest. Crazy part was when after the Fed split 10 million shares to borrow shows up and get bear attacked using 2000. Where those shares come from? I tell you where they came from. F3 button, baby. F3. Just keep hitting it. Dave, Putin getting back at USA for Ukraine support by starting BRICS. I mean, BRICS was already in before that, but yeah, I get what you're saying. That's funny. Hope the FBI put the scumbags in prison. Clearing. Yeah, I agree. Bought some GTI today. Nice. I mean, it's a good time to buy. Winning streaks come to an end. Are you talking about the Chiefs? I hope so. He later deleted his list and walked it back. Yeah, I mean, I didn't see it because he blocked me still, but I saw somebody send it to me. And not only did he block or he retracted it, but he basically called us stupid. He's like he he's got it out for Ham. He's got a big old anger hard on for Ham, but he called the rest of us basically stupid. They might not be bad, but they're too stupid to know they're in. Like, it's so dumb. Saber had a long talk with Boris today. You think he got caught up in someone shaking a jar of ants? He shouldn't say what he said. Don't believe he's brought in by anyone to do this. Listen, I don't necessarily think he was brought in to do it, but what I'll tell you is he's got an anger problem, which has always been obvious. Dude wears his shirt on his sleeve a little too much, and obviously something's going on where he just felt the need to blow up today, and I honestly think it's going to hurt him bad. I do, because you just can't do that to an entire community that basically lifted you up and brought you in. We were here first, pal, and so he picked the wrong place to do that. So, anyways, we'll leave. I'm not going after him or anything anymore. There's no need. I said my piece on Twitter. Brendan, you understand a bit about angry people to recommend stocks doing poorly, especially if you're new to trading. You've been disappointed too. It's okay to doubt. There's nothing wrong with doubting. There's nothing wrong with doubting. There's nothing wrong with. I tell everybody, you hear what I hear, then go do your own research to see if you can back up what I say. If you can't find something that gives you peace, don't listen to me. I don't want anybody to listen to me without doing their own research. You know why? Because I don't want people saying, you told me to do this. That's bullshit. I never tell anybody to do anything. What I do is I say, I like this. I feel good about this. Let me show you why. And then it's your job to go do something. But I never tell anybody to do anything. Neither does Ham, William. But doubt is a good thing. You should doubt anybody when you first hear it. What happens is over time you learn whether it's true or not. And everybody here, well, almost everybody here, I guarantee you, has conviction now. Has conviction, even if the price hasn't been there for them, has conviction that we're in this market fraud and we're sick of it and we want to fight back, and we believe there's a good chance that by fighting that fraud we end up winners in the end, big winners. And that's why everybody's still here. It's conviction, but you don't get conviction just by listening to somebody. You get expectation, you get what some people call hopium, and that's when you get angry because you think you were betrayed. But it's not betrayal. It's that you didn't find your own conviction. You don't have something to stand on your own. You're standing on somebody else's shoulders, and you can't live like that. You have to find your own reasons for being there. Nobody should trust me implicitly. We're not best friends. I don't know you in person. I love you guys. I really enjoy your time and hanging out with you, talking to you all, and going back and forth. I learn from you guys too. But I don't ask anybody to trust me implicitly. That would be stupid. But I feel like it's like George Costanza and Seinfeld. It's like, why would anybody watch it? Because it's on TV. So I'm thinking, like, why would anybody trust me? Because you're on TV. I don't know why. But you got to listen. If you listen, you hear something you like, then it's a responsibility of the person to go. I've had multiple people today tell me I need to stop. I need to stop doing what I'm doing because people are getting hurt, because people are investing. I'm like, I've never told a damn person to buy a thing. I'm sorry. I just haven't. All I'm doing is talking about what I enjoy. I never asked anybody to watch me. I never pumped anything. I've been consistent the entire time. I've been consistently talking about, basically, now we'll add ZJYL to the list. So if you add ZJYL and a little bit of time I spent on GDC, I basically talked about 4 stocks over a year. Is that a pump and dumper? Did I quit as soon as they ran and then get out? No, I'd have conviction in this, and I'm talking about conviction. That's what I talk about. 49ers win the Swifty Bowl. I like it. Never followed football. You root for the Niners. That's what I'm talking about. It's going to come down to what tight end shows up. Kelsey been balling. Kittle is better than Kelsey at this point in his career. Not in their primes. Kittle's going to show up. Kelsey's got to go against Fred Warner, man. He's going to get slowed down. Coopers, you're in GDC, ZJYL, GTII, Finger, MMAT, and MMTLP. You're hoping they go on at a time you can capitalize on that multiplication effect. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what I'm hoping for. Al. Don't worry, we're not going down the Taylor Swift rabbit hole tonight. Corey, do I have a P.O. box? I looked weird without a hat. You have an extra 2020 Georgia Bulldogs championship. I'm good. Thanks, Corey. How long can they suppress ZJYL? I have no idea. These are, I don't think these are the same shorts as GTI and FNGR. I will tell you that I don't think they can hold it down as long as other places, because these shorts I don't believe are as embedded. So it's weird he showed up in Atlantic City with. Yeah, I agree. And man, what's up? Did I hear Ham and Dirty Mayo talk? Yeah, I did. Mayo said a number for ZJYL. I didn't hear that, but yeah, I do believe in big things. And that Dirty Mayo dude, he's smart. I like him a lot. I talk to him off the grid sometimes. Northwest Bull, 101% short interest, free float, days of curve 15 days. Yeah, Bull is really interesting. I've been watching it. Yep, I have. If I look at other squeezes, 50% drawbacks very common. Yep, that's exactly right, Rosie. Thank you. Who is Borders? You think of the bookstore? He's a guy on Twitter who was jumped in when FNGR was running and tried to help it go off. And anyways, he built a big following. He's always throwing stocks out there. And anyways, today he went off the deep end. Moody, you got notified this week your broker where it's hacked and all your personal info stolen. Oh my! They told you now about a hack from June 20. Wow, that's criminal. I would sue over that maybe. Jesse, seems like the chat's trying to stoke the flames. Is somebody trying to stoke the flames? I haven't seen it. Dustin, you get ZJYL crazy, but if shorts were already underwater and went 20 times more shorts than water, how do they have that kind of power? I don't understand. I don't think it's that kind of power. They did not. I mean, they shorted it hard today, but it wasn't like. What did it end up? 71% or something short. So that'd be like 1.2 million, which before the split would have been. What's the math on that? It's too late for me to do math like that, but it wouldn't have been much. 200,000, I think. So, I mean, I don't look at it as they have that kind of power. I look at it as like it's a desperation move. They were trying to scare everybody out. They know they got exactly what they wanted today. They got exactly what they wanted. They got a bunch of people pissy, scared, and they caused a lot of infighting. And what is one of the things Ham always warns us about with the longs? He says the shorts know you guys will not stick it out. You guys, he says the shorts know that longs get scared. The shorts know that longs can't stay united. The shorts know. He says this all the time. And it's absolutely right because it's hard. Where it's all of our individual money. But I tell you what, other than GameStop, AMC, they've ran into another community that, in my opinion, is more educated than the AMC and GameStop communities, is tighter knit, and also is going after smaller stocks. So there's less of us, but we're stronger, and they're not going to be able to shake us. But today was the worst I've seen it in over a year and a half. So today was really the worst I've seen it in a year and a half. So. What's up, Tuck? You're always going to ride with me, Ham, and William? Oh, man. Thank you. Boars always seem a little arrogant, full BS. F is so-called pumper list. I love it, man. Burn the list. Rosie, you want to believe in MMTLP? You don't trust the current management? Yeah. I've seen a lot of people say that. I don't follow it. So I learned everything about MMAT from you guys. Zachariah, everyone's been conditioned to offload responsibility to someone or something else. Insurance scapegoat. People lost meaning purple. Absolutely. I mean, that's very true. It's everybody who got trophies for 9th place. I don't get a trophy. What? Why don't I get a trophy? Okay, kid, we'll get you a trophy. It's that everybody wins mentality. It's ridiculous. Like we've taken away we've taken away competition by trying to make everybody fair. And instead of giving everybody equal opportunity, which is what America's all about, we've tried to give everybody equal outcomes, and we've created a bunch of spoiled, rotten brats who are enabled and freak out every single time anything doesn't go their way. I didn't see. Somebody told me a story today of they had a problem with this person cusses a lot. They had a problem with a customer service deal with a company, and they called they basically lit into the guy talking, but they weren't cussing at them. They were just cussing about their situation. And the guy, told him, sir, you can't talk to me like that. It's illegal. And he was like, what are you, illegal? It's not, he's like, it's being recorded. You can't cuss when you talk to me. I was like, who are these people? And now don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's nice to go cussing at people on customer service lines, but the point is, like, who says that? Who says that? I worked in customer service for years. You just deal with it. You just, okay. And, sorry, sir. Sorry. We'll figure it out. You don't defend yourself. Like you could say it's people are gotten so weak. It's sad. I did the pump prayer. I like that. ZJYL drop as number 4 on Webull most popular list. See, ZJYL extremely popular. People are going to buy in. I think next week it could be interesting. I'm not saying it'll run next week. I'm not saying it'll go super high. I'm not saying any of that. But I think we'll see some action next week. And I do expect it to turn around a little bit, especially after what happened today. Polyon, how many times have I told people that you ask what to do with their stocks and money? And I say, well, I can't tell you what to do. Exactly. That's exactly right. Thank you, Polyon. Aaron, you were frustrated this morning. Should have known they'll do this since they haven't covered on anything else at this point. If one just gets it covered, it's game on. Absolutely. They can't, and I, even if these are different shorts, and I believe they are, they don't want to lose just the one. So they're thinking like, we don't want to lose this. Or maybe they're in another stock, but it's not GTI or Finger. It's something else they're afraid of. Who knows? But you go one time, is it 60,000? I was way off, Rosie. Thank you for that. Anyways, if I just lost my train of thought. It's the beer. It's the time of night. Oh yeah, they know that if we win one, it's over. If we win one, and that's what I telling you, I think they wanted this to be one of those ones that they shorted, and then the hedge funds run. They all make money on it. It's all Wall Street making money, nobody else, and they all shake hands and say, "Well done." On to the next one. But then retail got a hold of it, and it freaks them out. That's what I think. Northwest, when you go over the interpretation of your dream like Daniel did. Oh, I don't know which dream I'm talking about, but I did say I do some dream stuff on a members live. Johnny, if I truly believe in ZJYL and the best plan is just buy at these prices, 100%. Jesse, so many whining crying today. I thought people had their accounts hacked or something. Right? Deep drama and chaos today was your signal to buy a little bit. I agree. Smart people, smart men and women, they make money in chaotic times. That's a fact. You hate Taylor Swift. Husker attack today looked exactly like the one in GTI back in October, right before it was about to. Exactly. Thank you. Yep. Jesse, you were telling people to get a therapist. They need to. Shane, you're hearing Walmart scheduled for a split at the end of the month on the 22nd. Yep, they are. And good Lord, they need to. That stock's killing it for 7 years straight. Zechariah, fortune favors the bold. You never move if you don't take a position. 100%. The reason we're all here is for something life-changing. We all know it's a risk. We all know. Everybody who's smart knows. Everybody who's done their DD knows. It's a risk. You could lose it. I don't think you will, but it's possible. But the opposite side of that is life-changing. It's a life-changing situation where you'll never go back to financial hardship ever. That's on the flip side. Is it worth it? To me, it is. And that's why I'm here. That's why I talk big about it. And I think most people, it is worth it. People who want it safe, who want 401k money, good luck with that, by the way, especially if the market ever takes a downturn. To get back up to these levels will be very difficult because it's so manipulated, but I digress. But if you want that, or if you want to just trade Tesla the rest of your life and gain 10% a year, on average, fine. That's great for you. I don't want to do that because I'm 40 and I had to work my ass off to even get where I am now. And I'm just finally in a place where I'm not, well, I still live paycheck to paycheck. And I don't have much in savings. And so it was like, you know what? I could do everything perfect. And maybe by the time I'm 65, 70, retire a little bit. But along the way, I'm not doing much fun at all. I'm not taking big vacations. I'm not giving my family the life I want to give them. Like, that's my lot in life. And so I'm here to change my life. And I figured I would talk about it and see if anybody else who heard it wanted to make that decision for themselves as well, without any pushing from me. I'm just telling you what I'm doing for me, and in doing so, letting you guys hear about it. And so I believe that out of conviction. It's what I truly believe. I couldn't do this every night if I didn't. And so it's like, it's up to you guys. Like, you got to have that conviction too, or you're making that choice too. But when you make that choice, you don't get to complain when you lose, because you know what the choice is. You know what I mean? So that was the thing that was so wild to me today. What's up, Lion? Good to see you, man. Welcome. Mexican, do I still have those Ion AMC NFTs? I sold them. I got rid of those things. That's so funny. Will we have to wait till Christmas 24 before MMTLP settles? I highly doubt it. You never know, but I highly doubt it. Candace, people need to remember nothing says any of these will squeeze for certain at a chance of life. Absolutely. That's exactly right. Exactly right. What's up, Zelly? How you doing? Lion, you barely go on Williams because it's a mess of a stream. I love William, but he does have a different way about it. Brenda, watching newsfeed today, illegal immigrants are getting $9,000 debit cards when they arrive and a phone. Oh my God. Did you see, I saw something with illegals the other day where they were interviewing on the border, and they were like, we came here because we were told if we come, we get to vote. And we're voting for Joe Biden because he let us in. It was scary. I don't think it'll happen, but it tells you what they wanted to happen. So, Husker, we're exposing the only way these crooks make money. They don't have a plan to be live. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, Nick, that's sweet of you, man. Thank you. Yeah, Zelly's in here, Lion. Kit, what's up, you pumper? On the danger list with me. ZJYL super spike would mean 300 million volume day like December 18th using 20 times value. However, the shorts didn't cover. Hypothetically, 200 million plus yet to cover 1.2 billion volume day. Seriously. There you go, Kit. Just laid it out there. Dang, Kit. That's impressive, man. I didn't know it traded that much on December 18th. Holy cow. I didn't go back that far. So Kit's the math man, and he says for them to cover, we'd need to see like a 1.2 billion volume day. So guys, today's paltry 1.94 million is nothing. Nobody's covering nothing. Brian, interest in ZJYL with all the drama today. You bought a few shares. There you go. Every time I try to get out, they keep pouring me back in. Hooah. Little Godfather 3. I like it. Commercial real estate in Ohio, a 262,000 building sold for two. Yeah, I saw that. I posted that today, Northwest. Yeah, that is insane. Yeah, that's crazy. The federal building sold for $9 a square foot. Absolutely insane. Al, you've been trading stocks for several decades. It was much easier 5 years ago. It's still a lot of fun, and bonus keeps your brain functioning. Nice. Maybe Biden should try. Oh, God. You could do a press conference about it, too. I love it. Rosie, got an idea. Go to Mexico without your IDs and cross the border. I know. If you need some extra cash, just go across the border. Yeah, go fly to Cancun and then drive up to the border and then walk, Brett, I see the L2 data at 1556. There's a market maker looking for 505 shares. 505 equals need shares. Wow. I love it, Brett. Thank you for sharing that, man. I did not know that. So, what's keeping them from voting? You don't have to show ID. I guess it depends on the state. In all the states, you don't have to show ID, are blue states anyway, so it won't really hurt us. Thank God for the Electoral College. By the way, this is a little mini rant. Anybody who ever tells you the Electoral College is anti-democratic is an idiot. It's the most brilliant form of election ever because it protects the minority states from something exactly like this. It protects them. So the founding fathers, again, with the win. It's just the Electoral College is so brilliant. And we should never go to a popular election with our the whole point of a republic, which is what we are. We're a democratic republic, not a democracy. The entire point of it is to have a democracy where we have to have a majority vote to get stuff done, but also protects the minority from mob rule. And mob rule is when 50.1% of people control everything and can take away minorities' rights of the 49.9%. And that's what the founding fathers created that protects us. So electoral college is an amazing form. If it wasn't for the electoral college, guys, our country would be gone already. It'd be gone. The rumors of my demise are greatly exaggerated. Oh, we're getting to the movie quotes. It must be a Friday night late live, huh? William got a bad rant today. I missed it. Brenda, William dug into too far today. Oh man, I'll have to watch. Vince, been a rough day, so get the ace positivity. You're welcome. Brett, I see immigration's running out of money. I think it's funny they send bill. I mean, it's not. I guess it's funny. It's also terrifying that and so sickeningly sad how bad they want to fund Ukraine when so many people are struggling in America. It's like, have you seen Baltimore lately? That city's collapsing. It could use a federal injection, and then, more than that too. Switch up the government roles for once. But I'm just saying, like, people are suffering here in our country, and we just want to throw billions at Ukraine. It's disgusting. Eric, all the electors of states that don't require ID add up to 227. They would only need 43 more electors to win, which they want to get because they can't get, they want to have ID. So there you go. I bet those are all blue states too, Eric, right? Kit, you repost a video. Congressman denied access to an Arizona Ramada hotel housing migrants. The manager was flipping out, calling for 9. Wow. That's crazy. The congressman wasn't allowed in. Jeez. Lion, you decided to hop on, say what's up. I'm glad to see you, Lion, man. You're a good one. You're a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Alerts. Group leader. Oh man. I'm the leader of the pumpers. The pumpers. That's too funny. I want to see if I can pull up what you just shared, Kit. Let me see here. See if I can find this. Okay, I gotta share this. Mike, what are you doing, Mike? That's too funny. Yeah, Baltimore looks like Somalia. Absolutely. Thomas, I did. I called you out and put me in timeout, hid me from the chat. You were a mod for 4 other YouTubers. Are you talking to me, Thomas? I did put you in timeout once, I think, right? Because you were going crazy. Do I think it's a good time to get into ZJYL right now? If I had money, I would be buying up so much ZJYL right now because I think we could turn around next week, and I know this thing is primed to go. So it's not a dumb question, Clark. I do think the hedge funds are still shorted. Absolutely. I think they're way underwater. JR can't be pumping numbers when we're too dumb to. That's a good point, JR. I like it. Trying to figure out if your wife. Listen, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I truly believe that ZJYL is going to be is a good one. I do. I think it's a winner, and I think it'll be a winner faster. Oh, absolutely, KYP. We give too much money to everybody. We shouldn't give $3 billion to it. I put them out 24 hour. They came back. They were much better. What was I saying? Yeah, KYP. We if it's my household, I make sure my house is in order before I help other people. Doesn't mean I don't want to help other people, but I'm not going to take away from my kids to help others. You know what I mean? So when we do that as a country, it's disgusting. And it's just wrong. And yeah, we fund Israel and all these places, and we have no business doing it. No business doing it when we have all these problems here. So. Honey, they told you physical certs only when you ran up the line. Wow. Rosie, lots to talk about Kamal becoming president. I don't think it's going to happen. I read a really interesting article today that talked about that. I had no idea that it was going to be so hard for the 25th Amendment does allow for that. But do you guys know why the 25th Amendment was put in place? They put it in place because the transition to Johnson after Kennedy died was a little Russian to Johnson after Kennedy died was a little rockier than they wanted it to be. So they wanted to do something else that was easier. So they created the 25th Amendment, but it's still really difficult to do. And it would take, I think it takes a lot of votes. It might even take 66 votes in the Senate, which they'll never get from the Democrats. So I don't think they're actually going to get him out. But they're definitely starting the narrative, which is really interesting. It's clear Biden's brain's gone. I mean, his own DOJ that he's in charge of said that. It's in the report. So, but I don't think Kamal will become president. Tom says, I never put him in timeout. You came on here and enlightened everyone with a I think maybe I came close once, Thomas. You were in salty one night. The good people that get salty, I allow it. I just put you in a temporary timeout. But I've only had to do it a couple times. Dustin, you were bummed. You sold your wolf yesterday for $1,100 in profit. You wait for today, you could have gotten $2,200. Oh man. Well, you're a winner though, man. You're a winner. That's all that matters. You're a winner. Don't be bummed about it. Just shake it off and be thankful you made a winning trade. Did I know Remark was $18.50 a share in 2004? They're heavily short. They probably don't even know. They're in bad shape and on the brink of disaster. Wow, $1,849 a share. That's wild. Earlier mods on Williams Channel are tyrants. That's funny. Guys, you go take your comeuppances about it with each other on another stream or something. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on in Williams stuff, but we don't need to fight that out here. Let's just keep it fun, relaxed. You guys, questions, comments, anything you guys want to talk about, I'm open for all that. But I don't want to have a fight in the chat. That's no fun for anybody. The Mexico Israel thing was so funny. I think I shared some that was really funny that got put out there because of that today. Yeah, here it is. They posted this on True Social today. It's Israel and Mexicans right there. It says source Joe Biden. That's so funny. So funny. Winter bumper dinner. I like that. Brennan, you always sell too early. You cry a day. Glad I profited. Yeah, exactly. Just be happy. Just be happy about that. Win is a win. Vince, why do we give money to Israel? And if we do, get IRS and close the border. I mean, I'm not gonna argue that. We definitely should not be giving out so much money. Brett, Biden's serious to cognitive decline. Watch my mother-in-law the last 2 years of her life act the same way. It's creepy to watch them speak. They're trying to hide. Absolutely. And I think they load him up with drugs before he speaks to even do as well as he does do. So, oh, man. Yeah, Northwest, there it is. I've shared it. They will do away with the Constitution, Social Security, and the borders. They're trying, but they're not going to make it. They're trying, but they won't make it. So, someone called you a name on Williams Stream, Rosie? Jay, what's up? You got a beating from a 5.5 hour meeting with your financial planner. Did he beat you up or did you get him back? Clark, you want to learn when everybody get rich because you hold shares, they hold shares. Yeah, I see. That's why I do these every night. Well, almost every night. 4 or 5 times a week I'm live. Why? Because I care about people and I'm crazy. I'll admit it. I'm an outside the box crazy thinker. I'm always looking for I don't trust much of anything. And so I'm always looking in between the lines. What am I not being taught? What am I not being told? What is what's the edge in this? And sometimes it's not there. Sometimes it's not there, and that's fine. But I'm always poking and prodding because I just don't like to take life and information face value. It's just not who I am. It's not how I'm geared. And but I care about people. I care about people a lot. And so when I say stuff, when I find things, you guys can know that even if I'm wrong, I'm telling you what I believe. And I'm open to being corrected. I'm open to being corrected, but I have to have proof because I'm stubborn. I'm stubborn. So if I'm going to be proven wrong, it has to be proven. Now, I've been proven wrong many times, and I've come around on a lot of things in my life. But what I do though is like it's also the reason I'm not going to stop. Nobody's going to tell me to stop talking about stuff because I speak from conviction. When I tell you guys I think these stocks could run something, or it's because I'm telling you because I want your lives to change. I was able to buy 3 shares of ZJYL pre-split. Is that going to change my life? No. Could I make some money off it? Yes. Hopefully it boom, 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 like I talked about in the math, but it won't change my life, but it could change somebody else's. And that's why I'm going to talk about it. I want all these to happen. GTII, Finger, those are my big life changers. ZJYL might be a part of that down the road, like a part of the run. Okay. But because of that, I'm talking about ZJYL. People are like, why don't you talk about GTI anymore? I'm like, are you kidding me? I never stopped talking about GTI, but there's no news from GTI right now. So what am I talking about? ZJYL for me is talking about GTII because ZJYL is an on-ramp to get where I want to go. It's all about getting where I want to go. And it's all about getting you guys where you want to go. That is the most important thing, is getting us all where we want to go. And what do I want to go to? I want to get to a place where I'm prosperous so I can take care of my family the way I want to and help others. That's number one. Number two, I want my country to be a fair, just place, a constitutional republic as we were written. I want the vision of America to be true because I believe in the vision of her. And I want that for my kids and my grandkids and their grandkids and so on and so forth, and for everybody else. That's all I want. Those are the things I want more than anything else in life. And that's why I do these streams every night, because I believe we can get there if we don't give up. And I believe because of the internet and Twitter and people coming together and waking up, I believe we are on the cusp of all these things happening. It's not going to be Shangri-La. It's not going to be utopia, but it'll be better than it's ever been before if we can make these things happen by not giving up. And your life can be better than it's ever been before. My life can be better. And that's what I want for everybody. And so I'm not going to shut up. And sometimes I'm going to be wrong. And it's okay. I'm not afraid of being wrong. What I'm afraid of being is a fraud. What I'm afraid of being is fake. I'm not afraid is the wrong word. What I don't ever want to be is those things, I should say. But if I'm authentic, I tell you what, in my life, being authentic's always got me where I wanted to go eventually. Because I believe character and intent matter more than being right all the time. In my life, the people I trust the most, I know their character and intent is good. I don't expect them to be right 100% of the time because nobody is. Okay? And that's what you're going to get from me all the time. And so when people tell me to stop, I'm like, you don't know me. Obviously you don't know me. A couple of people today were like, we know you're a good person. You're a good guy, but you're hurting people. I'm like, who am I hurting? I didn't hurt anybody. It's so stupid. Sorry guys, rant over. Clark, because of you, my wife and I have learned so much about GTI. Now I'm learning about ZJYL. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for saying that. Brett, we need to have a Rikers Island wine mixer. The criminals be singing and 80s, no 80s Billy Joel music. Do you like guacamole? I like it, Brett. I'm in. Benja, these lives give you hope. That's awesome. Well, I'm glad. If I do that, then I'm doing something right. Can't wait till Trump's America starts. We're having a party. We're gonna have a big old party. You better believe it. And I will tell you what. I'll tell you right now, guys. I'm live streaming the election. That's all there is to it. I'm live streaming the election. So we're gonna have a party in here. I might have to live stream it to a room because there might be a lot of people over or something. But we're gonna have a party. Polyon believes in my quad squeeze theory. Thank you. And it's a theory. It doesn't mean believing in it doesn't mean it will happen. It means it can happen. The only game of Cowboys fans are in for the Niners. The Super Bowl, yeah, baby. Come on board. The bandwagon's huge. Clark, you think humbleness is important in life? It's never easy to admit when I'm wrong, but if I do, yeah, exactly. Oh, you're welcome, Moody. Thank you. Thanks, Lion. Have a great weekend, man. Glad you dropped by. Barely see you. So it was good to see you. Northwest Kentucky Fried Chicken. We never stored a secret recipe in a garage. That's why I still see you. Is that what he said? That's funny. Jesus is right on. Okay, but you know he's Jesus. That's funny. Good catch there. You poker tourney. I'm so jealous. I miss poker in my life. I used to every 2 to 3 weeks play with my buddies. We'd play all night. Texas No Limit. It was a great night. I looked forward to it every time, and I miss it. I haven't done it now in 8 months. Sucks. Mortal, we are excited for GTI. Absolutely. Clark, we're all on the same team. Can't wait to see everyone make a whole bunch of. Absolutely. You missed the border stuff I talked about earlier. Kit, we need dialogue to figure out what's happening, what to look for. Shared contrarian perspectives are valuable. We're all old enough to see through the BS, and some need the help. Kit, I couldn't agree with you more, man. Well said. Brett, you agree with the necessary governmental debt be passed on to our children? Staggering. We're holding on for change of wealth, been stolen from us for years. 100%. Absolutely. Brenda, you stop buying new stocks. You're just averaging down what you hold. Big bags, but one day they won't be. Again, these runners get stuck. Absolutely. Yeah, because of the rule you can't sell same day then they drop. I know. It sucks. It's hard. You got to be really on top of it to be a good trader. And I think I would never, I just don't see myself ever becoming like a big trader. It's just too much time and energy. And it's just not for me. It's not how my brain works. My brain is figure something out and then stick with it until it's proven right or until it's completely proven wrong. That's the way my brain works. My brain doesn't work the jump back and forth kind of way. That's just not how it goes. Mario, this will be the only time this Cowboy fan will root for that. I won you over, Mario. We won you over. I'll take it for a game. That's fine with me. I tell you what, if the Cowboys back in the day were playing like Tom Brady or something, I would have rooted for the Cowboys. If you guys were playing the Seahawks, I would have rooted for the Cowboys. I hated that Seahawks team with Russell Wilson. They were so awful to us. It was bad. You miss poker too? Yeah, poker's the best. Poker's like it's probably my favorite game in the whole world as far as playing with friends. It's just the best. Do I still believe it's going to be FBJ? What? FBJ? Did you mess that up? It's FJB, right? I do actually. I go back and forth every once in a while. I think it will. Excuse me. What's going on with my voice? Every once in a while, I think maybe they slip Michelle in there, Gavin, depending on what's going on. But I don't. The road for them to pull him is so hard, and people are not understanding that. So I believe the desire is there to replace him. I don't think the will is there. I don't think the will is there or the ability. And they waited too long. I'm telling you guys, if they did it right now, they would lose so much support because it would really look like they don't have their stuff together. I mean, they just lost votes last night. I posted a few people tweeting like, Biden lost my vote tonight because of the mental stuff in his press conference. I mean, every time they make themselves look like a bunch of idiots that don't know what they're doing, it costs them a bunch of votes. You're wearing a Niners cap at this moment? Shut up, Mario. I don't even believe you. Is that for real? Kit, thank you, man. Have a great weekend yourself. God, I hope we win. At least I'm an honest pump and dumper. Well, the problem is, Melody, I've never dumped. So I can't be a pump and dumper. Sorry, by definition. Husker, learning a lot of their tactics from Lou during AMC helped you during the nonsense. You know, Lou taught me some stuff too. Lou, I don't watch him anymore. He really broke my trust over Cosm. Haven't watched him much since. But I will tell you what, he did teach me some stuff that has turned out to be true for sure. FBJ is fungal brain, Joe. I like it. Put my glasses on. Why would I put my glasses on right now? I can see you guys fine. Bring out the Beano. Anyways, well, guys, I'm coming up on an hour. It is super late. I did want to hang out with you tonight. I'm actually not in a hurry, but at the same time, I'm kind of running out of stuff to talk about. So, but I'll open it up. Whatever you guys want to talk about, I don't care. It's Friday night. We're having a good time. It's late. Most of you guys could probably find something better to do. But those who want to hang out for a little bit longer, okay, I did not think so, Mario. I had a feeling. I knew that was BS. I knew you were lying to me. I knew it was a lie. Pedro's trying to get me to wear an Eagles cap for the Niners for the Sunday. He says if I wear an Eagles cap, then he'll root for the Niners. I'm like, well, how's that worth it? I'm not wearing a Eagles cap for my Super Bowl. Get out of here. These don't come along much, buddy. He should know. He's an Eagles fan. Doesn't get a lot of opportunities. But anyways, yeah, so you guys, whatever you want to talk about, we'll open up the chat. We can get stupid, funny, crazy, conspiracies, whatever, politics. I don't care. We'll talk about whatever. And then once I can tell it's drying up, I'll head out. So, Brett, can't wait for Monday. All the T2 settlement issues should be behind us on ZJYL. Oh, yeah. Yeah, everybody should have their shares Monday, so that's going to be interesting. Northwest, you're never leaving the star for mining gold. I can't root for the Chiefs and the Pfizer folks. That's right. That's right, Northwest. Come on. You can do it for one weekend. You know, just ask your heart. Come on, be honest with your heart, Northwest. Say, heart, would you be happier if the Niners won? And you know the answer is yes. You know it. I've won you over. I haven't worn this hat for 9 months straight for no reason. I haven't even cut my hair. You guys see how long my hair is going? I almost cut it the other day because I know it looks good. Come on, it looks good. And I still got my hair, which is beautiful, and it's still got color, but it's a pain to deal with. So I was about to cut it, but I was like, I haven't cut it all season. I can't cut it now. So if the Niners win, I get to cut my hair too, which would be nice. Brenda, we need to make sure we're on the same page on ZJYL. We can't sell too soon. I wouldn't worry about it, Brenda, because the whales own the float over. They're in full control, and so everything we have is bonus. So and they want to run it high from everything we've been told. So I don't think enough people can sell and retail to screw up a squeeze. I don't. But I also think 90% people are on the same page. So Born Free, you're not good with faces. On my video earlier, thinking what channel did I get on when I saw him with no hat on? That's funny. I threw you off, huh? You wear a Niners cap before you wear an Eagle. Well, that makes sense. That's like me with the Seahawks, man. I hate the Seahawks. You heard a couple people say ZJYL will run next week. That would be amazing. If it runs next week, with everything coming up in March, this liquidity crisis, if ZJYL gives us a nice big run, and then we can go over to Finger GDC and start the dominoes falling. Oops. If we could start the dominoes falling on all that, oh my God. Yeah, it's over. It's over. It depends on how high it runs, but if the run's really big, it's over. Brenda, you were up 72,000 and held while it sung on AMC. Oh man, that's rough. Have a good night, Mike. Oh, thanks, Al. I'm not gonna be on much longer, Al, but thank you. Look, I like being on. I like hanging out with you guys. JR is going to be a Niners fan Sunday. I love it. Enter my vortex. Embrace the red and gold. We have to win. God dang, we got to win. Can you imagine if the Chiefs win and we got to hear about freaking Kelsey and Taylor Swift and Pfizer commercials about the Super Bowl? Oh, God. It'll be awful. It'll be awful. Zachariah, we can be BFFs. Joe BK Harris, Alex J. I don't know any of those people. I don't know who you're talking about, but all right, Zachariah. Maybe we'll be BFFs. We'll see. Jay, you tried to prove naked shorts didn't happen. Tried to go over stocks using quantitative analysis. I'm taking a 16-week masterclass. Tried to show ARCA numbers. He's been crazy accurate. Yeah, ARCA has been pretty accurate, especially in calling lows. Jay, tell him that there's a guy today, CEO of TELO, who owns his entire float, owns every stock in his float. And he watched his stock be attacked with massive amounts of shares the last few days. So tell your guy about that and ask him what he says. Moody, you don't have cable TV, so you had to canvass your neighbors to see who's watching the Super Bowl and invite yourself over. Nice. That's the way to do it. Yeah, give them beers. That's all right. Ever since you start buying stocks, you look forward to Mondays. Dave, no, that's... I honestly think we all are supposed to look forward to Mondays, but the employment lifestyle has ruined that for us. But I tell you what, when you're in business, you look forward to Mondays because you're making money. It's different. Party in your pants. Should I use a half long screws or longer for your stripper pole install for one Sunday's game? Oh my God. Assign a grandkid to keep shiny. Oh, that's bad. You're funny. I don't know what the short interest is on ZJYL, Clark. That's a good question. Yeah, I'd have to do the math on there. It didn't work. He was a part of a group of AB. AB? What's AB? Oh, KYP. Going for the Chiefs. You dirty. They're dirty. That's okay. We're still friends. Rosie, I see the headline, ex-staffer who leaks Sheila Jackson Lee's F-bomb saturate audio dies of drug overdose. I got Epstein. No, I didn't hear that. That's interesting. Am I going to do a fantasy league next season? Yeah, I want to. Guys, I failed so bad on the fantasy league this year. We didn't collect dues. It wasn't what I wanted it to be. It was a little fun, but I was just so busy. And so if we do it next year, I think I'll have to appoint somebody to run it better. Because all I want to do for the Ace League is do the fantasy league. And then we also got to create a chat for us all to talk in, which I did not do a good job of. So thank you guys for playing. I do think it was a great competitive league, but the fun part of fantasy is all the talking back and forth, and we just didn't have that. So I kind of failed in the league, but I think I got the idea too late and I put it together too fast. So we'll get there. Al, I'm sorry, it just keeps coming up. She's everywhere. Your guy of Harvard University came up with a quant analysis for the S&P 500. Huh, interesting. Zachariah, Joe B's Joe Biden. Oh, you're funny. That's funny, Zachariah. Okay, listen, my brain, it's too late. I've had a couple beers. I'm just not thinking as sharp right now. Brett says short interest is 780,000, 740 shares. Float 50. Is that on ZJYL? I think it's much higher than that, but that's, what they're calling. JR, it's if I could go back in time, what year are you visiting where, and if you could pick one person to have dinner with and whom? Ooh, I like this question. Thank you, JR. Now that's fun. Okay, that's a fun question. What year would I go back to? Dang. I used to think I wanted to go way back in history, but I'm not so sure I want to anymore. It gets a little rough when you get back there. Man, that's a tough question. For now, I think I do some kind of just, you really got me thinking, JR. Wow. Okay. I'm going to let that stew for a minute and come back to you. 'Cause that's crazy. Said heals up Harris on last live. I can't remember who that was. That was funny. You got 200 more shares in ZJYL, Jay? Nice. Yeah, that's just a reported short interest. I guarantee you it's way more. The Taylor Swift country music years? I lived through those. I don't need to go back to them. Mortal says he'll buy ZJYL if it goes down to 5. I'm not sure it will after the way it bounced back today, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, Brenda, it's really hard for retail to move the prices. It really is. We just don't have a lot of buying power. But that'll change if we catch a big squeeze. So that's what could make it really interesting. 1980s burn chicka burn. Dang, JR, you really got me thinking. Well, you could say the answer is Jesus, which is that's kind of like a stock easy answer. I personally, I think that obviously would be there, but I feel like when if you really know the Bible well and have been studying the life of Jesus and spend a lot of time in prayer, you should know him anyways. Um, so I feel like to me that's not the answer I want. I'd want to talk to somebody that I know very little about, or oh, I got it. I'd want to go back to like 19 let's say like 1955, and I'd want to go to a pub and I'd want to sit with C.S. Lewis and J.R.R. Tolkien. That's who I'd want to have dinner with, because that's where they used to go. My favorite story of all time, fiction story of all time, is Lord of the Rings. And C.S. Lewis is my favorite philosopher and theologian of all time. I'd want to sit with, and they were best friends. I'd want to sit with both of them and just listen for hours, because they would go to a pub in England all the time. They have, you can still go there today, and they have the table where they sat. And they would drink beer and smoke cigars together and talk about God, philosophy, mythology, and their books they were working on. So if you talk about that, would be heaven for me. I would love every second about that. I'd have an English pint with cigar, and I'd be talking with two of the most brilliant men who ever lived. That's my answer, Big JR. That's it right there. Melody says, I think Cam said ZJYL shorts were north of 10,000 shares. Now it's 10 million before the split. Yeah, he did say that, and I believe him. Yeah, seeing Moses part of the Red Sea would be cool. Yeah, it would be cool, except for the fact that Pharaoh and the Egyptians were chasing him down. That'd be pretty scary. Brett, what you posted was off Fintel. We know it's higher. Yeah, that's true. Abby cares 20 million to borrow is a completely yeah, no joke there. Jesse, you'd go back and meet Bernie Madoff as a kid. What was that? Yeah, we could stop so much if Madoff was gone, right? Al says, wow, in 1955 I was 1 year old, didn't drink too much beer back then. I would hope not. My dad being Austrian, his mom would put this is the weirdest thing. He said they'd put a little bit of coffee in their bottle, and so he was given coffee in his bottle. My dad was born in 52. So, yeah, no bourbon in your bottle for teething, says JR. Yeah, that was the other thing. Put your fingers in bourbon and wipe it on the gums. So, what do wasps represent in dreams? That's a good question. I'd have to look that one up, actually. Generally, though, things with stingers like scorpions, wasps, and stuff with venom like snakes and stuff usually represents something like a threat of some sort. Could be demonic, could be something you're afraid of, something like that. When you were born, you were so shocked you didn't talk for 18 months. JR's on it tonight. What are you drinking, JR? I can tell. So Antello, did the shorts just push a button to short the stock 300,000 shares because they didn't borrow them? They were not. Yeah, I mean it's the GameStop documentary on from the guy from Share Intel saying how they just press the F3 button and that creates the counterfeit shares. That's all he had to do. You want to short? Press the F3 button. They create the fake shares. They don't make them borrow them or anything. Yeah, that's how it works. Moody, you can Google it. Just Google, wasps. What do wasps represent in dreams or something like that? Bacardi and Coke again. That's your drink, huh? Tornadoes can mean a lot of things. Hold on, I have a book I like to reference for this stuff. You guys got me. I'm telling you, I'll do this more on the member live. I'm gonna do a member live tomorrow. Okay. And we'll go through dream stuff. I'll be ready. I'll get my book and stuff then. I have a few books on it actually. And we can go through stuff, and that'll be fun for the members. Bring your dreams and we'll talk through them, because I actually been trained in dream interpretation. I'm not an expert, but I've been interpreting some of my dreams for years now, and I tell you what, it is wild how once you learn how some of them uh, turn very meaningful. Um, Zachariah, a week after the first tornado dream, you drove through an actual tornado. Wow, that's crazy. Doobie Wah, dude, you were tripping the other night and saw a big flying green grasshopper. What? I mean, I don't know. It could mean a lot of things, but it could just be there was a lot of grasshoppers around. But if you never see grasshoppers, grasshoppers represent wealth and prosperity. So, and also perseverance. Yeah, because they're very hardy little creatures. All right, guys, that was my last sip of beer. That tells me that it's time to call it. So, happy Friday night to you guys. You guys are the best. I'm glad I was able to make it on an extra. Tomorrow, members live, and yeah, we'll talk about whatever you guys want, but I'll bring out the dream stuff. We can go through that if you guys want to. Could be fun. And yeah, and other than that, Sunday's the Super Bowl. So if I do come on the Super Bowl beforehand, I should say, it'll be some fun stuff. Probably talk just football. So you guys won't get a lot of stock talk from me this weekend unless you just ask me questions. Other than that, yeah, there's a chance you might see me after Super Bowl, either extremely depressed or in the best mood of my life. So either one of those is possible with a lot of drinks in me. So keep an eye out. Other than that, members, look for me tomorrow. Generally, the members' lives, it's hard for me to schedule because of Saturdays. I usually jump on when I can, and I don't always know when that's going to be. I will try to schedule it with a little bit of warning so you guys have some time to come in. But generally speaking, my member lives are usually between 2 and 4 o'clock, somewhere in that range. So keep an eye out in there. JR, in your 20s, you were carrying around a big bottle of Bacardi in one hand, a 2-liter of Coke, and had a backpack with ice and Ziploc bag. Oh my God. That's not a problem, is it? Anyways. All right, guys. I'm tired. I know you guys are tired. We'll get back to it next week. And members, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night all. Love you. Take care. See ya.